Give them bread and circuses, and they will never revolt. Hi, my name is Aditya, and today we're going to talk about why, or rather how, Indians are responsible for where India is right now. Now, in order to look at the problems we face as a nation, it is necessary to look at what keeps us distracted from seeing these problems. I can think of three things: cricket and sports in general, politics, and entertainment in general. Let's talk about cricket first. Does rooting for your country's cricket team make you patriotic? What if the other team is much stronger and better? I understand that it's alright to have a favorite, but does your favorite cricket team have to be your country's? Why can't you have another favorite team? Why can't you like Australia's cricket team or New Zealand or whatever it is, Sri Lanka? Why are people seen as anti-national if they don't support the Indian cricket team? Is it necessary to root only for your country's team? And cricket is one of those things, just like politics and entertainment in general, that keeps us distracted on not only a seasonal basis, but also monthly, weekly, and on a daily basis. Some team is playing somewhere, something's happening somewhere, some cricketer is doing something during the lockdown, you'll get an update about it and you will want to check it. Does it make sense to be so obsessed with the game? Is it anything more than bat and ball at the end of the day? And why do Indians behave like they're going to war with the other country? If there's a cricket match with that country's team, especially when we talk about an Indo-Pak match or a match with England. Is this how Indians take their hatred out? Is there a need to hate on Pakistan? Is there a need to hate England for what happened a long time back? There are people in Pakistan like us, people who don't hate Indians or India. They're just like, okay, shit happened a few years ago. We don't hate India. We don't need to hate Indians. There are sensible people to that. What makes an Indo-Pak match so exciting? It's bat and ball at the end of the day. Somebody's got to win. If India wins, Indians feel like, oh, we won. No, you didn't win. You didn't do anything. You were sitting there drinking beer. You were sitting there eating motherfucking weekend, and when it gets over, when the weekend is over, you'll be back at work. And that's where you'll be till Friday or Saturday until it's time for some other fucking match, which is going to make you feel like you did something. You did something. If your team loses, if the Indian team loses, you feel you're dejected and you're like, oh fuck, how could we lose? This guy fucked it up. This guy should have done this that way. Is a bat and ball game something to be taken so seriously? And this way you look forward to the next match, which is going to happen next week or next month, and you're just looking forward to that. Oh, is that the highlight of your life? Is that going to be the highlight of your year? And you look forward to a fucking match, and you wait for the match, and then your sense of your happiness, your sadness, or your sense of achievement, does it depend on a cricket match? And these matches come and go. They're played. India's going to win some matches, India's going to lose some matches, and there's going to be more matches to keep you distracted from real problems, from what's really going on. And this cycle continues. You go to work, you slog all week, and you look forward to the weekend where you can eat and drink with your family and friends or by yourself. And these matches come on and they make you feel like you've achieved something. Or if you lose, I see it as gambling now. That's how I look at it. What I'm talking about right now. If you lose, you look forward to the next match where you can have your revenge on whatever team is playing with the Indian cricket team. Is there more to life than cricket? You know, they say, you know how Indians proudly say, oh, cricket is our religion, cricket is a religion. It's not fucking anything to feel proud of. There's nothing to feel cool about. It's fucking shameful if you turn a game into a religion. And you make heroes of these people, these fucking overpaid cricketers. They get more money than people in the army. The people who lay down their lives for the country, they get paid a lot more. These people they get lakhs and crores of rupees. And we glamorize them and turn them into heroes of some kind. For what? For fucking hitting a ball with a bat? We need to step back and look at what we're doing, what we're giving importance to. There's also politics and other entertainment, but we'll talk about that some other time. What has cricket done to us? Or, look, there's nothing wrong with enjoying a cricket match or anything of the sort. But when we become obsessed with something as if there's nothing else to life, it's like if your sense of achievement comes from the Indian team winning against someone, especially Pakistan or England, if that's where your sense of achievement comes from, if that's what makes you feel like you've accomplished something, that's just fucked up, man. It's like watching porn. It's like watching other people. It's like looking at other people having sex on the screen. You haven't done anything. You're just fucking. So if there's no match against Pakistan, then the next best enemy is England, right? They're the guys to hate on. And if India is not playing against Pakistan or England, and some other teams playing against either of these teams, you're going to support the other team, not Pakistan or England, because of your hatred of them. So it's not about cricket at all. You don't give a fuck about the game. You don't care about the sport. You're frustrated with your fucking life. You're not doing anything with it, or much with it, and you need to take it out on something. And you probably take it out on a lot of other people around you. And this is how it comes out in a big way. This is where you're allowed to take it out in public. Right? And people will support you and they'll cheer with you for the Indian team. And if when India loses, you all will be dejected together, and you'll bitch and moan and whine about what went wrong and who did what and what they should have done, what they could have done. And when you're done with cricket, all these fucking, we're done with the fucking World Cup, and then there's some fucking day and night match, there's test cricket, there's that shit's gonna keep coming throughout the fucking year to keep you distracted, to keep you engaged in that fucking crap. It's pointlessness. It's bullshit. And all this is over. IPL. Some fucking dumb test match will come along. And when all this is over, you're done with cricket. Like, oh, you've had enough cricket for a year. Like, you spent 8 months watching all these stupid fucking matches, doing nothing with your fucking lives. Then football's gonna come. Football. And then there's nothing to really hate on, because India's not a part of football. The Indian team is, I don't know where it is. I bet most of you don't even know who's in the Indian football team. And then football season's gonna start, and then you'll find your own fucking favorite teams from all these teams that are playing. Argentina versus blah blah blah, Brazil, something. Messi versus Ronaldo. Yeah, you're gonna find your favorites, and this bullshit's gonna continue. And then, as if all this weren't enough, kabaddi's gonna come on, and you'll watch that also, because you have nothing else to do with your fucking lives. So you sit in front of a screen and you look at all these people doing all this shit, which affects nothing in any way. None of the World Cups that the Indian cricket team has won, did anything for India. It didn't do anything for India as a country. It didn't help us progress as a nation. Nothing. The only thing it did was that kept the people distracted from what was really going on. From all the real shit that was happening, from all the problems that we were facing, that we've been facing all these years. People were just so fucking stuck. And when all this is fucking done and there's nothing to do, they'll show you the fucking highlights, because they know how stupid you are. You'll watch the fucking highlights. Oh, this is what he did. Oh, what a moment in time. What a fucking shot. What a moment in history. Give them bread and circuses and they will never revolt. I don't remember who said that, but he was a fucking smart guy. He knew what was up. This is how they keep us distracted from real problems. This is one of the ways. There's also politics, and there's entertainment in general, and there are other things. Yeah, let's watch some other fucking video. We're facing a very real problem right now. A very real problem. The problem is not coronavirus. That is not a fucking problem. COVID-19 is not the problem. What's happening is very serious and should be a matter of great concern. Because it affects all of us. It's going to affect all of us, and it's going to affect all of us in a very, very bad way. I'm going to be making videos about this because we all need to know what's going on, and we all need to make others aware of what's happening, because we don't have a lot of time left. What we are facing is a very real threat to our lives and our freedoms. People have been warning us about this for decades. Books have been written about this. I found out a few months back when because of this COVID-19 shit, this fucking fake pandemic, I met a whole lot of people who knew about this or who got to know about it at the same time as I did, and we've gone mad telling people. We've gone mad telling people about this. We've been trying to explain this to people for the past 4-5 months, and we've been called crazy by our friends and relatives and people in general. I've made a few videos on Bill Gates and in Hindi, Gujarati and English. You can check them out. He is not the nice guy he grew up thinking he was. No, he isn't. So where will we? Yeah, so when there's no cricket, there's going to be football, there's going to be kabaddi, there's going to be something else to keep us distracted. And this is not what we should be getting fulfillment from. Like, it's okay to watch a cricket match, it's okay to watch football, it's alright, like, you watch a match for what it is. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose, and if the Indian team doesn't win, it's okay. Like, you can praise the other team for being the better team, the stronger team, for playing the match well, better than the team you were supporting. It's not even necessary to support the Indian team. It doesn't make you more Indian or more of a... And not supporting some other team does not make you less of an Indian. It does not. You can have a favorite team that is not the Indian team. You can like a team for what it is, for some of the players or for the way they play. The Indian cricket team's victories aren't something for you to be proud of. You haven't done anything. That's not your victory. It's 11 guys playing bat and ball and getting paid crores of rupees for it. Becoming famous for fucking hitting, for bowling somebody out. These people are not our heroes, man. They're not heroes of anything. They're heroes of the game. The game doesn't have to be... I thought hockey was our national game. Movies. I haven't heard or seen anything about hockey in I don't know how many years. I don't remember seeing anything about hockey. I remember reading about it in the papers. I remember watching about hockey in the news. I don't get any updates on my phone about hockey. I don't know who the captain of the hockey team is. I don't know how many people are supposed to be in a hockey team. I don't know the last time India played a hockey match. I have no idea. But that's supposed to be a national game. this is the thing with in politics and entertainment in general. Like, at least in the old times, we weren't constantly, checking. Oh, of course we were. There was radio. People were getting to know the score on radio, and there was live cricket going on back then. Now we have our phones, we have our smartphones, and we're constantly being updated on what's happening, who played what, who. We can, of course, we don't need to be updated. We can watch matches live on these phones. The same thing with politics. You're constantly getting to know who's doing what, who said what. Then you share it on Facebook or Twitter or form opinions on these things, and most of it, if not all of it, is meaningless. It's pointless. We talk about politics in the next video. There's quite a bit to say about that. For now, try not looking at the fucking cricket updates. Which player did what? Who did how many fucking push-ups? Who said what to whom? Who remembered this time when somebody said this to them during a match? Fuck that shit, man. It's not important. There's a lot more happening. There's a lot more happening that we're not aware of because the news, the media doesn't show that to us, because they want us to remain stuck in all these other things, cricket and all these other things. There's a whole bunch of other shit. It's a nice day. I don't know if you can see the windmills. It's not important or necessary to know the score. Don't be dying to know the score. The next time there's a cricket match, an important one. Nothing will happen if you don't get to know who won or who lost, or whether India wins or loses. Nothing's gonna fucking change in your life. Nothing's gonna change. At the same time, if you remain stuck in that, that's exactly what's gonna happen. You will remain stuck until the next match. Try not giving a fuck about cricket for some time. Give yourself a month or 2 months or 7 days, a week. Just tell yourself that you won't look at any cricket updates for like a whole week, and then you ask yourself at the end of it, what happened? Like what changed? Like what difference did not knowing all that, whatever went on, like whatever was being sent out, what difference not knowing that made your life? Look, there are serious problems we're facing. There's a lot we can do about that. There's a lot we can do. For that, we need to pay attention to what's happening. We need to know what exactly is going on. For that, we need to stop being distracted by all this other crap. I'm telling you right now, politics is nothing. It's nothing. All this Hindu, Muslim and BJP Congress that people do, it's fucking pointless. It is pointless. And not because I'm some guy who thinks, oh, all these things don't matter. No, I mean, on some level they might matter. But because of the problem that we're facing, that's just come out in the open, so many of us, These things are irrelevant. These things are meaningless. We have to talk about this whole Hindu-Muslim thing and this BJP Congress thing and this, the pointlessness of discussing politics. We'll do that in the next video. For now, just think about whether cricket and sports, whatever your favorite sport is, it could be football, it could be something else, anything that keeps you, that gives you the, makes you feel the need to be updated on it, like all the time. This one did that, this one. You don't need to know about the personal lives of these cricketers, even if they're really good at what they do. You don't fucking need to know all that. You have this habit of glamorizing all these people. You don't know the names of the soldiers who died recently, right? Who laid down their lives for the country. You don't know their names, do you? But you know the names of all the cricketers who've come and gone. Who said what during this match? Who played the shot in what way? How Sachin Tendulkar reacted to some guy who was giving him shit on the field. How somebody sent somebody back to the pavilion. Okay, so try not to be a loser for a week. You can go without looking at anything related to cricket or anything of any shit of that sort. What Ronaldo said to somebody else, or what he did, or what he fucking eats, or how he works out. Fuck that shit, man. You don't need to know it right now. Come back to it after a month. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there on YouTube forever. People are gonna remain stuck to it, and when you come back to it after like a month, there's gonna be a lot more comments for you to go through. So you get to see how many people actually stuck in all this shit. So yeah, think about this. When you stay off all these bullshit news, you get to see the people around you and how badly they're stuck. What you can do, what you also can do is look at what other pointless crap people are stuck with. What else they keep checking on their fucking phones, or what is important to them. Songs that keep us distracted, pointless, rubbish music. Stop looking at crap. Start looking at things with the mind's eye. Observe what's happening around you. We don't need to judge it or condemn it, or we don't need to label it as good or bad or whatever. It is what it is. And when we observe, we can see how everyone is so easily controlled. Constantly being updated with information that we don't need at all. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Talking a lot. I'll try to make the video on politics tomorrow if I can. Okay, so if you're still watching, thanks for watching. My name is Arjun.